Hey everybody, it's Dr. Brad Nelson here. Welcome to the Rezvolution. I am joined by my colleague and friend, Silbs Silbernagel, who is our event organizer putting this event together at Standing Rock Reservation. Silbs, say hello to everybody.
Hihana, midakyapi. Greetings, my relatives. It's a beautiful morning out here in Bay Area, California. Love and light to all.
So Silbs and I met at our practitioner summit that was held in Las Vegas. Do you remember when that was? April or something?
That was, I believe, end of April, early May, something like that.
Yeah, and so anyway, of course, I'm Dr. Brad Nelson, author of the Emotion Code, Body Code, Belief Code, and Silbs and I met at that event and immediately made a connection because it has been a very, very powerful desire of mine to share this healing work that I've been so privileged to bring into the world with a lot of assistance from a lot of wonderful people, and get that information to the Native American tribes. And so when Silbs and I met at the event, we made this immediate connection and started getting really excited about doing exactly that. So Silbs, why don't you share with everybody a little bit about your journey and what's been happening with you?
Well, it's been an interesting journey, and foundationally, as far back as I can remember, my journey, my life's journey, and how we say that in Lakota is our Zuya. And traditionally, when a young man started to become of age, historically speaking, in our traditional ways, as mid-teens, an individual or a group of young men would go out on a Zuya, on a spiritual journey, if you will, and go and travel and learn and bring teachings back to the tribe. They might be gone for a few weeks, they may be gone for a few months, they may be gone for a few years, or they may never return. Right. So I was born in a border town in South Dakota. So Standing Rock is in both North and South Dakota. And I remember before we moved to Montana, when I was about the age of 6, I remember my mom talking to me about how the Black Hills are our sacred site, Hesapa, the center of everything that is. She basically told me about how the Supreme Court had made the decision that, there was a monetary offering in exchange for our sacred Black Hills, right? And Lakota people refused that, and we wanted to maintain, and still do want to maintain, control of the Black Hills. So that lit a fire in me from the get-go. And when we left the reservation, I guess that's when I began my Zuya back in 1982. And so I've been through I grew up in a primarily non-native school in northeastern Montana. And I knew that you and I had that connection, that you had Montana roots as well. And, it's just always been a journey. I was always, just immersed in I don't know, just the spirit of my ancestors, the spirit of the ancestors all the time. And that evolved into, in my mid-20s, I started to attend university, then I studied American Indian Studies and eventually started teaching American Indian Studies in colleges at my alma mater, Montana State University Billings. And then I taught for a while at Black Hills State in the Black Hills. So that was awesome and a great experience. But my heart and my soul has always been with the Lakota people, and ultimately all of Indian country, right? When I was going to undergrad, there were 567 federally recognized tribes throughout the country. And now there are 574 federally recognized tribes throughout the country. And 7 and 4 are very, very, very sacred numbers in Lakota way and in the spiritual way amongst a lot of different entities. But my heart and my soul has always been to bring our people back to our original prosperity, to re-immerse in our innate knowledge of this beautiful land that we've resided on since the beginning of mankind. And yeah, I just, you know, the healing comes from within. It'll never be any other way. And your modality, you know, hit my wife and I really hard a couple of years ago. And just, there's just so much light and love within that healing and that communication. And yeah, it's just been an incredible, you know, chain of events up to and including the day that you and I met, Dr. Brad. You know, we were my wife Alexis and I were about ready to go to breakfast at the hotel we were staying at, but last minute she said, you know what, let's go eat breakfast at the cafe at the casino, or yeah, the hotel casino where the event is taking place. And we sit down and get our menus and we look up and there you sit. And you and your wife were having breakfast with another couple. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing, man. There he is, you know? And Alexis goes to get her seat in the auditorium. And right then you and your wife stand up and come toward us, and you and I lock eyes, and I stood up and introduced myself and told you and thanked you for your amazing gift to humanity. And you know, I remember when I get really, you know, into that, when I'm like communicating with the ancestors, I don't know, I just, my eyes close and I feel that power and energy in my heart. And I was talking to you, speaking from my heart, and you took your hand and put it on my hands, and you're like, hey, you know, I've been trying to help out in Indian country for a long time, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, that is the most amazing example of a synchronicity. I mean, how that's God, you know, that is God talking. That's whew, it's just in the sequence of events that happen after that, right? You know, just, you know, I feel as though, you know, I'm not into labels and titles and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel like I have this innate something in me that's a conduit, a connector, and I love to connect people and connect things. And you know, I read recently, I reread the book Zuya that I was referencing, and Lala or Tumkashila is the formal way of saying grandpa, but Lala is like a you know, endearing term. Anyway, Lala Albert Whitehat wrote this beautiful book called Zuya, and there was a line in that book that hit me like a lightning bolt in my heart, that he said, the purpose of this life is to evolve in our understanding of Midakuye Oyansi. And that means we are all related, everyone and everything. And, you know, like Nikola Tesla said 100 years ago, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration. So that's what it all is. We're just energy, vibrating at various frequencies, but everyone and everything is our relative. And that's one of the most exciting aspects of this human experience, is make beautiful contact with everyone and everything, and keep your heart open and share your love, share your light.
Absolutely. We're all brothers and sisters, and you know, it's time for us to realize that. Well, so thank you for sharing, Silbs. So you know, we are so excited about this event that is coming up at Standing Rock. In fact, let me put a little banner across the bottom of the screen here so you can see the details about.
You're dark right now, Dr. Brad. Just to give you the heads up.
What's that?
I can't see your image on the live right now. It's just showing your name and your and welcome to the Rezvolution, but your image is not up on the screen right now.
Okay. Well, I think it's working. It looks okay on mine.
Okay.
I did post a link to this. Let's go to the page here, if we can see that really quick. Here we go. So this is the link on our website to the Rezvolution, Standing Rock Reservation, September 2024. So let me tell you a little bit about this. It starts on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m., September 17th. And this is a free event, by the way. And so this is open to all tribes, all public. We're all brothers and sisters. Everybody's welcome to come. This is going to be at the Prairie Night Resort and Casino. Okay. So what's going to happen is on Tuesday, I'll be the keynote speaker. And then we're going to also have some other community members and special guest speakers, including Tonya Jo Hall, who you might have heard of. So then on Wednesday, September 18th, all day, I'm going to be doing a presentation, a seminar, basically, on the emotion code to teach everyone how to do this, okay? And remember that this is simple enough and easy enough that kids can learn this. I think, probably 10 years old and up, I think should be able to learn this pretty well, pretty easily, and work on their friends. And of course, we've had some really amazing things happen with that. So if you click on the register here link, so this page is at Discover Healing. Let me just show you really quickly how to get there. If you go to discoverhealing.com on our website, and you go to, let's see, we can get rid of that. If we go to the events button, okay. If you're on a browser, it might look like this, where you see the events, and then you'll see this upcoming event. You can just click it, okay, and should take you right to it. Then if you scroll down a little bit, okay, you can register by clicking right here, okay. The first 500 people get a free t-shirt. And, there's going to be food that you can purchase and so on. There's, of course, a restaurant there. It's a beautiful casino and resort, okay. So here's where you can sign up and join us at this event. Standing Rock Reservation is just a little ways. I would say about 45 minutes south of Bismarck, North Dakota, right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Approximately an hour drive. And yeah, just you head south of Mandan, which is the bordering city of Bismarck. And give you the heads up that, the casino does have a hotel, but I'm guessing that this event's going to be sold out. I mean, as far as the hotel is concerned, obviously it doesn't need to be sold out, the event itself, because you're doing this pro bono. And to quote you, I'm self-funded, is what you said. And man, that hit me in the heart. That's incredible. And the fact that you're doing this, with no monetary reciprocation. And when you said, Dr. Brad, that you are in the sincerity, everything you say is with sincerity, but you said, I'm willing to utilize all my resources towards this because that's how important it is to me. And man, that is so huge. And Wopi Latonka, many thanks to you for that, man. It's really incredible. Yeah. The willingly give aspect of what you have going on is just, it's really amazing.
Yeah. I don't have any higher priority, actually, in this. I went to, I'll tell you what happened. I sometimes hear voices and sometimes see things, and I don't see things very often, but I do hear voices, that speak to me once in a while. And it was probably a dozen or so years ago. And I heard a voice one day that spoke to me in the middle of the day, very clearly. And the voice said, it's time for the emotion code to go to the Native American tribes. And it came with this very powerful feeling of truth and love. And I immediately just started crying. It's still talking about it, makes me emotional. And so we started trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, how do we do this? And it hasn't been very easy, although there were a couple of years that I was a speaker at the Native American Men's and Women's Wellness Conference put on by the University of Oklahoma. That was in San Diego. It was a couple of years in a row, and that was so fun. And we would bring as many books as we could haul in the plane, and boxes of books, and they were free. We would just give them away, and they would just disappear so fast. And then I was also invited to speak for a couple of years in a row at the Native American employment. I can't remember exactly the name of it. It was kind of an employment fair or conference, and these were in Albuquerque. And after those couple of years at those events, the people that we had been connected with that invited us and so on, I think they changed positions and so on, and we were never quite able to do that again. And so we kept working at it, but really, this connection with you is a connection that the time now has come, I believe, for this to really happen and to really go into all of the tribes. And like I told you, I don't have any higher motivation or any higher purpose than this. This is, for me, this is the most important thing that I'm doing right now. And I'm so excited about this event, and to hear about the hundreds of people already that have registered for this event is just, I am so jazzed about this. I can't even tell you. It's going to be so much fun. And I'll tell you something, these other events that I went to, and I was just teaching the emotion code and just trying to help everybody learn how to do it. I have never been to events that where we saw more amazing, miraculous things happen. I'm telling you, it's just was astonishing to me. And that's how this event is going to be. It's going to be amazing. And the time has come for this. And this event is all about ancestral trauma and getting rid of it, and getting rid of all that emotional baggage that we've all been hauling around all these years, and especially our Native brothers and sisters who have had so much trauma and have been, so poorly treated. It's time to get rid of all that baggage so that we can all step out of that, and so the tribes can step out of all of that darkness and all of that stuff that they've been dragging around all of these years. And we're going to see amazing things happen. So it's going to be really a lot of fun. Can't wait. Becca says, thank you so much, Dr. Brad, for all you do. Your work is amazing and has helped me so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. We have a motto. Marianne says, such a wonderful initiative. Thank you, Marianne. We have our company purpose is healing the world by empowering you, right? That's what this work is all about. That's what the emotion code is about. You can, and that was the whole idea behind the emotion code book, was to not hold anything back, but to put everything into the book. And since July of 2007, and that's when the iPhone came out, same month and year. That's when the emotion code first came out, and everything was in there already, right? The whole method is in there. It's in the book. And of course now, we have the emotion code book. That's a hardcover book, same book, just expanded a little bit. But by then, by 2019, I think this came out. We were able to get a lot of wonderful endorsements, including Tony Robbins, who wrote the foreword for the book, and some great resource, or some great endorsements from people like Greg Braden and Joe Dispenza, and people like that, people that I really look up to and really admire. So this is going to be just such a fun time and such an amazing event. So if you know anybody in the area, or if you want to come yourself, it's going to be I think it's going to be an extraordinary event, and it's going to be a party in a lot of ways. It's going to be a celebration in a lot of ways. So Silbs, I want to thank you so much for all of your help in making this happen, because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be happening. And what I'm hoping is that, and what you're hoping too, is that this is really just the beginning of a movement. And that's why we're calling it the Rezvolution, right?
I remember when you came up with that name, and in one of our several Zoom meetings that we've had, the organization of it and everything, and I remember everybody just getting this beautiful light look on their face when you said Rezvolution. I mean, that's cool. We play on words. I was singing the Beatles song Revolution yesterday, but I was singing Rezvolution, and yeah, man, I can feel it. I can feel it boiling and bubbling up, and yes, some amazing healing is going to happen at the beautiful Prairie Nights Casino and Resort, outside of Fort Yates, North Dakota. I mean, it's just so crazy. It's so surreal to just be having this conversation right now. And it's just a testament to anything in this world is possible, right? And, just having that empowerment to heal yourself, and, just being able to, yes, of course, there are practitioners within these modalities, but you can be a practitioner and have a business aspect of it, but at the same time, you can learn it yourself. You can work on yourself. You can share this with your entire family, and you guys could be healing each other, right? And ultimately, it's self-healing, right? And if you're tapping into somebody else's subconscious mind, you're still them healing themselves, because that is the truth. That is a universal law, that healing comes from within, and it'll never come any other way. It's always been that way. It'll always be that way. There's not a pill that's going to cure your ill, right? It's you. It's you. If you can make yourself sick with your mind, which I think everybody can agree, there's no doubt about it that you can make yourself well with your mind, with your subconscious mind. And that's the pilot of the aircraft. And it's amazing, just that evolution and understanding all of this stuff and just coming back to it. It's in you, all you natives out there, it's in you, and it's just there. You have the power, and it's just clearing the emotional baggage. It's clearing these walls that get wrapped up and entangled around your heart. And it's just that beautiful freedom, that physical feeling of beautiful freedom, and just autonomy, and I'm the creator of my life. How much more powerful of a statement is that? So whatever you're experiencing, you're creating, no matter what. That's that beautiful responsibility for self, and you carry yourself in that beautiful certain way, and it's healing. That kind word, the smile, the waving hi to a little cute baby, just that beautiful interaction with everyone and everything. That's that Midakuye Oyansi, and the purpose of life, to evolve in your understanding that of oneness. Everyone, everything is one. It's so incredible and so empowering.
Well, thank you, Silbs. You're amazing, and I'm so proud to have you as a friend. And this is going to be so much fun. So anyway, again, this is going to be this is the Rezvolution Healing Ancestral Trauma Free Emotion Code Seminar on day 2. This is going to be the, let's see here. This is going to be the 17th and 18th of September at Standing Rock Reservation in Standing Rock, North Dakota. So come if you can. Remember that the registration link is in there. We've posted that. And you can visit discoverhealing.com for more information about this. But we hope that you can all join us. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be an amazing event. And this is really, I think, the beginning of the healing of the tribes. And we're excited about this, aren't we, Silbs? It's gonna be amazing.
Oh man, I can't sleep at night. I can just envision I just look forward. It's been a couple of years since I've been to Standing Rock, and man, I miss my family so much. So I'm so excited to see my Tioshpa, my Oyate, my beautiful, beautiful Lakota people. And I can envision all the beautiful faces there and the excitement and just that beautiful, clean, clear energy just being shared with everybody, right? I mean, just that empowerment. I just want to see that beautiful empowerment, just that the light click on in people when they realize, look, man, this is me. This is about service to others. That's what life's all about, right? That to give and receive love, and just that realization that, you know what, we get so immersed in our own little world that we have going on. But I encourage you, when you get down in the dumps or what have you, think loving thoughts, send loving energy to everyone and everything, and instantaneously you're healing the world and you're healing yourself simultaneously. Two birds, baby. Just keep on rocking and enjoy yourself. And life's here we're here to experience joy and happiness. I mean, that's all within us already, right? And any given moment, there's no more powerful moment than the present moment. You can't do anything in the past. You can't do anything in the future. All there is right now. So you can, in spite of the story of the past, you have the power to change all that. That's not me anymore. I can't even tell you this journey that I've been on, Dr. Brad. This is, I asked God a long time ago, like, I want to be around super high vibing people. I want to have these types of conversations that you and I are having. And I have straight up manifested that in my life. That frequency. You don't lower your frequency, your vibration for anybody. Keep it up there, and everything and everyone that's on that level is coming to you. And you don't have to compromise that. You're beautiful, eternal beings, every one of you. And I want to see everybody. I want to see every type of person. I want people to come from all over the world. This is a free event. And just the fact that you're constantly talking about how this is of utmost importance to you.
Yeah.
This is everything to you. I mean, I love that heart forward mentality. That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes, is your heart forward. If you're heart forward, you are invincible.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely right. Well, and you're going to learn at this event how to get rid of that emotional baggage that's surrounding your heart, how to get rid of the emotional energy that you inherited at conception from your mom or dad or both, that they inherited at conception and that can go back for many generations. You're going to learn how to get rid of that and how that also releases from those ancestors as well. So this event, I'm telling you right now, is going to be attended not only by hundreds of people that are alive and breathing, but there are going to be probably even a lot more people that there's no question in my mind at all that already lived and that died, that they're going to be attending this event. And that might sound weird and spooky, but I'm just telling you, this is what goes on. It's going to happen because all those ancestors are going to be there. Living Spirit says, so excited the universe brought you together, and not surprised, heal those hearts. That's exactly what we're going to do. And Irina says, blessings. Thank you. So once again, September 17 and 18, Standing Rock Reservation. And that's in about 45 minutes or so, just south of Bismarck. Becca says, I use the emotion code and body code every day on myself. I love it so much. Thank you, Becca. So this is going to be amazing. Remember, we've put the links in the thread here. So go ahead and register and come. And if you know anybody that's in the area, come. Again, this event is free. It's open to all tribes and all peoples. We're all brothers and sisters. It's going to be the event of the year. Don't miss this. So in closing here, I want to show you a little video, and then we'll we'll sign off now, show you the video, and then we'll see you at the event. Okay. Silbs, again, thank you, brother. It's great to see you, and it's going to be even better to see you at Standing Rock.
Yes, I look forward to it, Dr. Brad. This is going to be amazing. I want to give a quick shout out to Nola Taken Alive and Jana Wolf Necklace, my sister girls over there in Fort Yates. I love you girls. Thank you for taking a chance on this.
Yep.
And there's no separation in the quantum field. If you're thinking of the quantum field, it's going to be in your life. This see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, that's just the skimming the surface. There is this thing called the quantum field that keeps us all together. All these timelines, all these ancestors who came before us, everybody who's coming after us, we're all connected to them right now. It's all happening right now, all the time.
Yep. This is it, baby. So we'll see you there. Thank you, Silbs.
Thank you, Dr. Brad.
All right.
Love you, everybody.
There are powerful invisible forces that are constantly working our lives, things we often take for granted, such as radiation, gravity, electromagnetism. But we also have to include human emotion on the list of forces that shape us. Love, fear, gratitude are just a few emotions that uniquely and powerfully impact life as much as anything else on the planet. I believe that the discoveries in this book can change our understandings of how we store emotional experiences, and in so doing, change our lives.